Oh, wait, was there no music going on the whole time? What the heck? Oh, oh, there's always something. There's always something with the stream. That's fine. It's fine. I'm actually not mad. I sound like I'm mad. I'm not. I just walked upstairs. That is all. Ooh. That is all. I will say if I mute myself for a couple minutes, 10, 20 minutes-ish throughout the stream, it's solely because my husband called me, and obviously I'm going to answer that phone call. And, okay, hold on. I'm going to open stream real quick. Oh, you know what? Is it because I don't have... Hold on. Insta recording. There we go. Is it because I don't have my headphones on? Is that why y'all can't hear anything? Let's see, let me plug it in, because I forgot to plug in my headphones. Okay. Close that. Oh yeah, see? There we go. Well, I had music playing all through the 10 minutes. Oh my goodness. Oh. How have you guys been today? I'm gonna turn that back down. Oh. No, I'm gonna keep that on though. I'm gonna keep it on. I'm gonna turn it off whenever we switch to game design. Yay! Oh. I'm gonna turn off the music when we switch to game design because I have some music that's gonna definitely keep me going and talking. This music makes me want to fall asleep. I love this music for entering streams and like leaving streams. Not during streams because I'm gonna fall asleep to that. Oh, but I hope you guys are having a good day so far. If you guys had anything interesting happen, please tell me because I love interesting stories and sitting here talking and not doing my work. and just talking. Whew. Okay, let's... Is that... No, hold on. Huh? Okay. It's still in here. It's just like it sounded like it was coming through my phone. I'm like, I don't have Spotify open on my phone. What's going on? And my person isn't moving. Why is my person... It's always something with the stream. Why is my person not moving? Excuse me? Hello? Matrix? Maybe not. Oh. There we go. Okay. It just wasn't moving. Now it's moving. Okay. You know what? We're not gonna question it. We're not gonna question it. Ooh. How does that video still have no views? That's actually interesting. Huh. I posted a new video on Instagram. And I post like the same video on Instagram, Twitter, not Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok. There we go. And normally my videos do a lot better on YouTube. And I need to post more on YouTube. I need to actually post what I post on Instagram on my YouTube. I forget all the time. Oh. What is going on with all my stuff today? Here we go. Okay, that's just not gonna reload. That's fine. That's fine. This is what we get for not sleeping great, I guess. I don't know. Ooh. Okay. Today, So what we're gonna do, kind of switching gears to the game design I want to do today. I meant to finish at least all the slimes before today, because I had like a list of stuff that I was gonna finish by today, and I got none of it done. One day I did errands, and then yesterday, I went to this convention per se. It wasn't a convention. It was like almost like a festival. Like if you combined festival and convention in like one building, that's what it was. I guess convention. It was for like a group that I'm part of. Like me and my husband are part of a group. He's not here right now, but like we were part of it, and they had a festival. And so I'm like, at least I'm gonna go. And it was good. It was very informative. It focused a lot on mental health, which, oh my word, I didn't think that if they were gonna talk about it. Everyone's like, we should have had this like 3 years ago on this festival. And I was like, well, to be fair, most of these companies about mental health did not exist until 2 years ago. Like, they just opened, like, most of these LLCs about mental health for what we do 2 years ago, and so this is all, like, super new. And I got this little notebook from one of the sponsors, and I just wrote so much stuff. It's in a bag over there, across the room. I don't want to get it. No wanna. Oh my goodness. I'm just still so tired too, because I got up at like 4 a.m. for this event. I didn't get back till 9. Because it was on a military base, I'll say that. The event. So I had to like go get a pass and stuff and like get on base. And I forgot what time all the alternative like exits closed, because you have like a main gate and then you have work gates. All the work gates closed at 6. I left at 8, and so Google's like, yeah, go out this exit, and I had to avoid the highway on because there's like 8-lane highways in my area, and I'm like, I'm not about to go down the highway. I will actually have a panic attack and freeze up, and that's not going to be good. Because then I'll end up going like 10 under. And so I'm like, okay, you know what? Okay, I'll go out the exit I went through this morning. I go over there. It's closed. I'm like, okay. I'm like, well, let me go out the other exit that should be open. Because there's 2. I thought there was 2 gates open. So I go to the other gate that's like down the road, closed. I'm like, okay. I'm like, I'm just gonna keep going down this road. There's gotta be another exit, right? Google keeps telling me like, hey, turn around. Hey, turn around. Do a U-turn. I'm like, okay, well, there's a car behind me. I can't just do a U-turn, like, during this. And so I keep going. And then I see a plane take off. And I'm like, I'm not supposed to be here. I'm not supposed to be in this area if I could see that. And so I pull into finally I found a parking spot, and so like I park, and I'm like, okay, take me to the building I was just in. I didn't get home until like 9:30. I walked in and my cat's yelling like, she goes, like that. I know that's super annoying, but that's how she mouths when she's mad at me. I'm like, okay, well, beans. Here's a whole tube. I usually only give her like half a tube. I'm like, I'm giving you a whole tube. You're here alone like all day, and I'm never on a Tuesday. I'm not gone all day. Ugh, I felt so bad. Hold on, it is. What size is that? Hold on, I'm gonna make this bigger on YouTube. It's supposed to be word chat. And so you have a 5 letters to guess. And I'm pretty sure it was supposed to be working. I'm not sure why it's not. So yeah, SL game. I got this from Twitch. Where does it mean? I heard the mouse. Where'd she go? Okay, she disappeared. She disappeared. I don't know where she's at. So it's just like a word chat. I have the name of it in this chat. Yeah, it's Wordle. It's basically Wordle. Actually, I want to see if it works from my end. Oh wait, I can't do it on this. I can't do it on there, so let me go into the stream. Ah. I'll make it smaller again on there. I want to see if it works from my end. Huh. I'll have to look into it because it's 5-character word. Yeah. And I think you just do space and then brand. Maybe? No? Okay. I'll have to look into it because I have no idea why it's not working. I know it's worked before. I also need to make sure that's actually longer, so because it's 5 seconds. Oh. Reload. 9. I'm just gonna make it like 13 seconds. It's 5 seconds, it's way too short for y'all. Reload. No? Okay. Oh, there we go. There we go. Now it's working. Now it's working. So let's try it again. SL game. Bro, what? Braid? Maybe? Ooh, bring's a good one. That's a good one. Let's see. Okay, try it again. Let's see what happens if you try it again. So it definitely does work. Okay. Oh, is it gonna show? There we go. Okay, so it is something like that. SL game. Oh, what do we think it is? So BRI. Bride? That's what I'm thinking is it's bride. Is it gonna show up? Is it ever gonna show up? Oh my god. Oh. So it's not G though. B-R-I something E. No, is that it? Maybe? Is that how you spell bribe? Is it that how you spell bribe? Oh, that is how you spell bribe. Nice. Okay, so that does work. It's just it was just taking too long. It was too short for anyone to do anything. Woo. I should have that on my online one, but I don't. But today, right now I have the slimes open for my game design. And so I also need more trees. Oh, Beans, who's that font? Yeah. What you doing, Beans? What you doing? You're not scratching that. You have to scratch and post. Key cat came up. Oh my goodness, it scared the beans. Whew. Okay. Let's see. Coffee's starting to kick in. I think I'm gonna go ahead and at least finish the. Oh, that's gonna be boring. I'm not gonna do that. Okay, let's do the trees because that's. Let's see, where is it? Is it this one? No. Yes, save that, please. I'll finish that tonight. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Here's my huge ass map that I decided to use for some godforsaken reason instead of making everything separate. Now if I can switch over, that would be great. I always forget where my Steam controller is on my phone. Here we go. Okay. So, I am gonna... Huh? I always forget about that noise. I'm gonna turn off the computer sound because I am going to have my own music. And I just... Oh my goodness. Stream manager. Hi, Crow. Welcome back, Crow. I feel like he's been gone for a little bit, but hi. Oh my goodness. Okay, we're making more trees today. That's what I decided on doing. And I'm gonna switch my music real quick. Cause this music's gonna make me fall asleep. It's gonna make me fall asleep. Okay. How about scream with the music blaring? Cause that has like Hollywood Undead, Pierce the Veil. That's the kind of mood I'm in. Start with emergency contact, cause that's what the mood I'm in. Do you guys think Jolly Ranchers and coffee mix? Because I have a bunch of Jolly Ranchers up here. And I have coffee sitting next to me. And part of me thinks, I'm like, oh, this will definitely taste good. And so I was about to have a blue raspberry. You know what? I'm going to see. Let's see. I still have like a coffee taste. Okay, opening. I don't even taste the coffee. Now it's just all blueberry. Hey, what? What? What is? What is? My cat, like, touched my butt. Shit, there's like a little hole between the top section and the bottom, and she keeps like whacking like my leg or something. Okay. Trees. We need trees, and I don't know which direction I want to go in. If I want to go this way, if I want to make it more vertical, if I want to make it more down. I don't know. I'm gonna go down. I'm gonna go down because I feel like that's gonna mess up my map less. Or what if I just made a new one for trees? Let's do that. 128 by 128. Wait, hold on. Cancel. We're gonna add 64, not 664. In each direction. There. Okay. And what was I doing next? Wait, view, grid settings. 64 by 64. There we go. Okay, now we can actually see the little area. And I'm gonna save this as updated trees. What are we doing on the desk? What are we doing on the desk? Please don't touch my fish. I have this homemade little fish thing that I got from when I was in high school from a Japanese person that was like our sister city in DI, and the cat absolutely loves playing with it, and I'm like, no, let's not play with it, please. I'm gonna make the trees the same colors, I think. So I'm just gonna grab all these colors, move them over to this one. I'm probably also gonna get some greens as well. You love me. I love this song so much. Just mainly the beginning of what is this? Evanescence, Call Me. I absolutely love the song. Okay. I don't know how I'm gonna do the leaves if I end up doing leaves. How should we do leaves? Let's look this up. Trees top down. Okay. 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 So this is what I based it off at the beginning. But I think I changed it. Thinking more of like a sketchy. See, this was also another way. But the way they do this boggles my brain. It does, for some reason. I could use those colors though. See if I can snag those colors. Please tell me you're using the scratching post and not the carpet. I think she smells the catnip on it, and she's trying to get the catnip, but it doesn't. It's like within the scratching post. Yes, yeah, you can use it. I didn't turn around so you could not use it. Okay. Can I do this? I can. I didn't do what I wanted it to do. Hold on. that didn't do what I wanted it to do. That? But why is it blue? Why are you blue? I'm so confused. Yeah. She's a long-haired calico, I want to say. So she's got some catitude, but I still love her. I love her so much. Okay, so that's not gonna work. Can I go maybe off of this and just get like... Can you not knock over my art stuff? Beans. Beans. Okay. There we go. Yeah, that's not exactly the same color. Okay. I think that's closer to the color. And then something a little bit lighter. Yes. Would you like ups? Would you like ups? Would you like ups? Come here. Come on. I don't know if she wants ups or not. Yes. I know you want attention. You want ups? And you just want pets from down here and distract me from my work. Isn't that what that is? Well, this is highly successful on the distraction. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. There. How about you sit up here with me? Should I have gotten you that, I should have definitely gotten her a little, like, cat bed. And to put on the desk so that you can just sit on the desk. Please don't disconnect anything. I'm letting you up here solely. So, okay. Yeah, I definitely need to invest in a little cat bed. I could go to Five Below, actually, and get her one. You want brush? You want brush? Cause then then that would be able to let me get like a little. No, you can't have the halls. That's for a human, not for a bean. Why are we biting the brush? Oh, okay, well, I just dropped the brush. I just yeeted that onto the ground. Putting cat hair into the carpet. Okay. Here. So we need kind of a shadow of that one. Something like that. I'm gonna delete these. There, and then this one, and then we need something between that and this. Here we go. Okay. So we got some colors. I think that will do for... Where did my pen go? Oh my god. It doesn't help that like all my stuff is black and they're all like the same shade. And I can't find where I put my pen. Shoot. What? Beans, do you see where it is? No. She's just being cute. Where did my pen go? Oh no. Oh. Oh. It was in my lap. It was on my leg, in my lap. Okay. What is? Okay, she keeps meowing, so I keep thinking that she's talking to me. And so I keep looking, and I'm like, oh, wait. Okay. So, tree. Whenever I start a tree, I'm going to try to talk louder because I had to move my microphone away from my head. Oh, shoot. Okay, how do I want to... Let me pull up really quickly my... Excuse me. Pinterest on my phone. That's one way to do it. Something like this, right? Here, like so. Take the lighter brown. That, like this, and like so. Take the lighter one. Like that. Bring that out a little bit. Okay. Like that. Okay. And then it's here, and it kind of comes up, and then back down. Kind of swoops out. Like so. Okay, comes out this way. She is just chirping away. That is so cute. Here. And then we're just going to build up the tree from here. Hold on. I want the tree to kind of end here, I believe. It looks like a mountain. And these are kind of down and not out. And up here it's kind of down, not so much out. Round it a little bit. I think the less I think about it and the more I just do. It's going to turn out better. Hopefully. That side did not turn out well. Hold on. Let's do a smaller eraser. Whoa. Eraser. I'm just going to go through and kind of erase some of this. Yeah, kind of fix up some of it. Hi, Beans. What the heck? Oh, she closed it. She closed my little thing. Yeah, we're just gonna bring this up. Erase some of it to make it a little bit more pointy. say it's this. Yes, beans. Okay. Huh. Alright, some of it. Make this a little bit more flat instead, actually, and erase that. And then point it a little bit at the end because it's supposed to be kind of an evergreen. I think it's too long, actually. Beans. We got a little distractor today. Oh my goodness. Stop! I'm so sorry, guys. No. Do not scratch. That is not okay. Scratch my legs. I'm wearing shorts. I'm doing work, my love. I know, we're in a playful mood, but I'm doing work. I'm doing work. She's got toys everywhere. I love her to death. I do. Oh. Okay. So erase that. I think that's... I don't know if I like that still. Definitely something needs to be there, though. There we go. No, ma'am. Come here. Yep. I'm doing work. I'm doing work. Remember, at noon is playtime. Noon is playtime. Okay. Let's grab this one. And kind of in certain areas like this. And do something like that. So... it's not gonna work. That's not gonna work. Hold on. That. Oh. gonna fill these in with that. Okay, and then a slightly lighter one, I think, for like some highlights down here. Maybe not that one. Yes, Beans, I hear you. On Black Sabbath. Okay, I'm just trying to thin that out a little bit and actually do a better line there. Here, and maybe add a little bit more highlight to that. Wait, it's a little too far down. There we go. Like so, and then maybe a little bit better highlights over here too. There. Okay, and then let's go back to this lighter color and then add a little bit maybe right there. Okay. This is coming out so much better than the other trees that I had. Oh, I might end up making this actually a little bit bigger if I can get the right color. Something like that. And then we'll try to do that, and then another little section like so. Let's go down to 1. So, and then something like that, something like this. Okay, cool. Okay. Now, another chip. So I'm having some chips right now. Oh my goodness. Is this even the right color? No. It is not the right color. Then I'm going to switch back over to this so I can get a little bit more inspiration. Out. So let's do one there and then one here. Something like that. Okay, that one actually can go to be a different color. This one. Something like that. that can be this color, and then we're gonna do kind of an undercoat here. Not undercoat, that's not the right word. Let's see. It's also kind of moves this up a little bit. Like so. That you truly love me. Ugh. Trying to like continuously say something. It's a little hard to continuously say something when you're so like focused. And so sometimes if I just start singing the music I have, it kind of keeps me going and talking. Okay. Next section. This, I think. And I think we're just going to make most of this darker color here. Maybe not. Let's undo all this. Hold on. Let's make most of this section the darker color. So I think that looks a little bit better. I like that better. Add more up here. And then maybe make this little section up here actually darker. Okay. Make this little bit up here darker, just for some shadows. See, this still kind of looks weird to me, right here. So we're gonna kind of fix that a little bit. at that color. There we go. That looks better. That looks like almost a tree. And that's not the color I wanted. I don't like it. I don't like it. So let's restart it. Nope. No. This is the sucky thing is because it's like, oh yeah, no, it looks good, and then it's like, no, it doesn't look good. And so we're just gonna restart it again. And this is why it takes a while to make gains, because it's like, oh wait, no, it's not exactly what we want. How did they... That's, no. Okay. Let's do something a little bit more, maybe like so, an actual outline. Just do one here. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Yeah. I I'm like very picky about my trees, so if it looks even slightly weird, I'm like, yeah, no, we're restarting it. Ooh. So I'd like my trees to look a certain way, and if they don't look the way that I like them, it's like, oh, that just looks weird. Hold on, we gotta redo it. Because it looked like it was just kind of almost like this, if that makes sense. It looked like it was just a blob when it needs to be more like pointy, right? Like that. Up. Pointy. Like so. And even that looks weird to me. I guess trees are also not as natural, so if it looks more like it's a rectangle like this, is like it doesn't look too, it looks too unnatural to be in nature sense, if that makes sense. That's the same picture I was looking at. maybe, oh, okay, that's another way we can do it. So here. And so if we do a section like so, and then a section like so. It doesn't have to be that big. Then wrap that around like that. And erase this a little bit right here. Hold on. I don't like how that kind of came out. This looks a little weird. Draw. Just do that down to 2. That looks better. And then we can do something like this, and it kind of comes up. And it doesn't exactly have to be that tall. So we'll erase that. And erase this. And we will erase some of that there. Some of that is for the outline. I don't like how that's kind of going. Okay. Like that. Okay. I'm going to fix this section here too, because that looks weird. Film this in to see if I like it. Okay, so there's definitely sections that could be better. Like this. That. And then maybe something like so. Kind of round that a little bit more. Okay. Uh, then I'm gonna fill in some of these pieces here too. Actually, not so much. I kind of reversed some of that. That's fine. Oh, phone, why did we lock? Okay. Oh, no. I pressed V, not B. I hate that those are right next to each other. So, and then a little bit down there, actually. I'm just kind of thinking of ideas and seeing which one works the best. These are more sketches right now too, so these are not going to be in the end. Again, I don't, that's the sucky part about this is also why I have a hard time making trees, because I don't like how they end up coming out. Maybe I'm just thinking too much about it. I'm trying not to think too much about it, but once I start thinking about it, it's like, I don't like how these are coming out. Let me look at, I at least want to make one tree. At this point, I just want to make one tree, please. Oh my goodness. Okay, pixel art. Okay, I even have a thing that says how to make a tree. Oh my goodness. Okay, so start with like the lightest color. And then we will do swoop, swoop, and then swoop. Oh wait. So a swoop. Okay. Then add something like this to where it changes colors. Okay. So we're gonna start with this one. Shift L. And then we want I keep getting notifications and I'm looking, I'm trying to see. Whew. Yeah, I see what you mean now. Whew. Okay, so now we'll go here, maybe this one. Here. Like that. Says it doesn't have to be even. As long... It looks like it has a scarf on. Okay, we're gonna trust the process. Trust the process. Nope, that's not the right thing. There we go. Here. There, and then it said each section should have a bigger section. I just think that's too big. Hold on. I don't want that. There we go. No. No. I pressed fill in my brain. Okay. Okay, now add trunk. Add the trunk. We've got basics. And now it says add details. Hey. Actually, I'm gonna cut that little bit off there. Okay. Maybe I need to do 1 and not 2. I don't like how 1 is. I don't like 2, but I don't like how 1 is. So we're just going to have to deal with 2. In the next section, I don't like... Okay, that looks like it's a teardrop. It's not actually an evergreen. Hold on. It doesn't help that I'm starting from the top and not the bottom. Maybe I should have started from the bottom. Okay. Oh, next section. Oh my goodness, what the heck? I'm like so close to just paying someone with the no money that I have to do a tree for me. Cause this is, I don't know why I'm getting so annoyed over this. What the heck? Oh, I'm gonna end up having to do a stretch break. We need a little stretch break, definitely. Yeah, step away from the computer. Just want to finish this. I need to finish. I need to step away, but I can't. Come on, break. Get yourselves. Okay, I had to step away for a second. I had to step away. Oh, I need a stretch break. Oh. Oh. I'm gonna move my back that I got for the little convention thing yesterday. I'm gonna look in it and not look at the computer. What? Is this why I might like making 3D trees? Let's zoom this out. Hey, the tree actually doesn't look bad from afar. Okay. Okay. Oh, that's sunscreen. I got sunscreen yesterday. One of the sponsors was handing out sunscreen. And I just grabbed it without thinking, like, oh, okay, I heard sunscreen. Completely forgot about it. That top section actually looks so weird. Hold on, let's fix that though. Look at that top section. Look at that top section. And then this. Oh, that looks weird still. So that looks okay for the first one. And I'm gonna open a new one, I think. A new layer and do another one. I think I'm gonna look up on Pinterest. Top down 8-bit. Seriously, can we bit tree? I think it's shift new. Yeah. Let's try this way.
So let's then do kind of a lighter color as well. Move the singular one up, and then grab all those. Move it back one. Oh, it's not what I wanted. This is why I use my mouse. Move it. Oh my god. What the heck? There. Okay. Add. There we go. Yeah. Okay. So this idea is to have kind of a outline like so. Like so. Oh my goodness. I hate how how I normally sketch, and how it translates on digital art is very interesting to see. Because I sketch like, I will do kind of like that, but in short. Like one of my strokes can go from this to that to this, and so it gets very weird when it's translated to digital art. Because I kind of like just scribble back and forth almost, but I lift up my finger. You can kind of see me doing it. That is me and like how I sketch. It's so weird. Now I got this from college from doing a bunch of traditional art. Only bad part is I'm left-handed, and so most of my paintings you could see like some like rubbing on it. I got better at it when I did like line art. But if I'm doing just like sketching and stuff, there's smudges everywhere. And maybe a branch here, and a branch there, and then a branch here that goes out that way, and then a branch there that goes out this way. And that's there, and then this is there. It kind of goes up, that, this, and this is one way is to like figure out where like the branches are. And then you go with the darker color. Not the darkest though, that one. And this one says to do circles. Let's do a different color circle to kind of differentiate. It says do different colors of circles to show where some maybe highlights would be. No, again, the darkest color, we don't want that. So we're gonna let's try circles then. pull in some of the darker spots. Trying to do all about the same sized circles. Next one. No. Oh my goodness, did I move it? That's why. Ugh. There goes my hero, watch him as he goes. It's been so long since I've heard this song, wow. I remember the video servicing of, what is his? Foo Fighters? Yeah, Foo Fighters, the drummer, like the drummer who was a father, right? And one time he's like, this is for the best drummer in the world, my son. And then it jump cuts to after that dad had passed, the drummer had passed, and his son was sitting there playing the same song, and I did not know that it ever happened because I was not alive at the time. And I'm like, well, that made me cry. Like, I'm just a girl who's on her period, perchance. Perchance I was on my period. And so that made me cry. I'm liking this circle thing. This is definitely helping a lot to do circles. Oh, wait. No, we're gonna keep it. We're gonna keep it. This is definitely tricking my brain into it being, like, looking good. So this could actually be, like, something like that. Ooh. But it's definitely making my hand hurt a little bit. Okay. What is this? What is going on here? Back. There we go. Whew. Okay. Circle, circles. We like circles. I'm going insane over this. What the heck? What? Who would think a game designer would go insane over doing circles? Every other game designer ever. Would probably say the same thing as like, oh, yep, doing circles, yep. That would make me insane too. Insane? I was crazy once. He locked me in a room, a rubber room filled with rats. And rats make me crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. Jesus Christ. I'm gonna go on that and I'm never gonna stop. Or should I say crazy? Crazy. I was crazy once. And circles make me crazy. Crazy? There we go. That's definitely better than. Okay, let's make this lighter actually. Ooh. Circles there. I'm actually gonna put a darker one here. Slightly darker one, like right here. Some circles. More circles there. Cut up this one. Ta-da! Some detail. That's a better that's actually a so much better tree. What the hell? That tree already looks so much better. And we're gonna add some circles here. Circle, circle. Small circle. Look at that. Look at that, guys. Okay, let's do something like so. Some small circles. There we go. I'm not going to touch down there. That's fine. Try not to rush it because we can't rush this, right? So we start rushing it now. That's not going to be good. Even though I want to, and I'm like, I'm almost done. I'm almost done. I know exactly what I'm doing. We cannot whatsoever start rushing. Add something there. Add something kind of darker as well. Oh wait, that one. Shoot, not that one. This color. Oh, that's why. No. Oh my goodness. Back one. That is all I wanted. Ooh. There. Okay, and we're just gonna make this go up a little bit. Make this a little bit bigger. Something like so. Okay. And let's do also a darker kind of color here as well. That's not what I wanted. Okay. Does this? We get out there. Yeah, that's a better tree actually. A lot better tree. Let's fill that in. And then we'll get the outline. See, select. Hold on. Can I do? Oh, here we go. Here we go. Okay, so this. Select, modify. Here, inverse. And then we'll do select, modify, border. Make sure it's on circle and 1 pixel. And then have an outline. Ta-da! And then we're actually going to... Oh, hold on. Shoot. Like that. Erase. Bring that down to 1. We'll just do a little adjustments now. And then we'll just select this here. And I'm just selecting this individually just because it's going to be quicker. It'll be about the same amount of time, so it's fine if I just do this. Like that. Get the darkest color. There we go. And now we will kind of do some smaller adjustments. Turn off pixel perfect right now. Oh. Yeah, now it's a tree. Yeah, now it looks so much better. It doesn't look like a weird kind of blob. Like that one. I feel like this one looks like a weird blob. But that one looks like an actual tree. Maybe. Hold on. What happens if I just make it bigger? Makes it look a little bit better. But we still need to do some adjustments. So it looks better if that was a bigger tree. Do some erasing work. I think that'll be fine doing that. Erase. Yeah, it feels a lot more natural than the previous one. Doing circles definitely helped a lot. I just had to fix kind of the outline there. Or, actually select color range. That, delete. Delete. Then I just kind of fix the circles here. Small things. There. And then this one kind of circle that out a little bit. Add some here, some more circle. There we go, that's enough of the circle there. That. Circles that out. No. There. There. Smooth these edges. Shoop. That. Okay. Oh. It is almost noon. We've made one tree. It's fine. It's fine. That's just how game design goes. Oh, that's a bean. Yes, I know it's noon now. Okay. There. Hopefully I don't adjust this too much so it looks weird. I need to stop. I need to stop. I need to full on say this is good. I say that as I'm still doing stuff to it. Okay. That is good. Now, shoop. Select that. Wait. Out here, select inverse. Oh shoot, hold on. Here, I'm actually going to deselect all of that. Ooh. Oh, hi, Beans. I knew I heard you in there. Ooh, yay, tree! Select, modify border, one circle. There, make this big. tree. We'll do some erasing here and there.
What is it? What is it, Miss Bean? What is it, Miss Bean? Do I need to make some little... I should make a little emoji of you and put it on stream. Do some bean emojis. Should I do that?
Yeah, okay. Oh, you heard it from Bean. She wants
I know, you do want bean emojis. You do. Oh my goodness. I know. Hold on. She is a needy girl.
Not that I don't mind. That is just the cutest thing in the world to have a little needy cat. Oh. Okay, this is actually I can't. Oh. That's I thought I messed something up when it was all just dark brown. I'm like, oh, what happened? There. Oh. Erase. No, that's not. I said press E, not whatever that was, because that was not E. And just do that. Here we go. So the trunk still needs some work, I think. That's the only thing I need to finish is the trunk. Yes. That shouldn't take long. I think that's honestly fine. Like that. Okay, look at that. One tree done. Okay.
Hi. Come here. Want attention?
You'd like one attention? Okay. Giving the beans one attention. Oh my goodness. Oh, also tomorrow, Subnautica 2 comes out, and apparently it has multiplayer. As long as it's not like super expensive, because it's supposed to be like 20 something dollars, which will be good. If it's $20, so that means I can get it. But if it's any more than like $20, it'll be too much, and I actually won't be able to get it. So I'm hoping it's about $20, and so then I can buy it and then actually stream with my friend. Let me actually look at my bank account. 80. Okay, shit. Maybe I won't be able to get it actually. Oh, because I only have $80. That is all the money I have. Well, okay, maybe I won't actually end up being able to do that stream. I'd like to do that stream, but if I'm not able to get the game, then I can't do the stream. So we'll probably have to do that another day whenever I get money from something to be able to do a Subnautica 2 stream with a friend. And why is this... Is it... I think it just bugged. Okay. So I like checking my stream to make sure that my stuff works, and it just froze. I have money from my husband, but most of that money goes to like the cat or food and other stuff, so I try not to touch that money like at all for other stuff. But I'll figure something out. Maybe I'll do the Subnautica stream later whenever they have like less bugs in the multiplayer, because that would make more sense to do it when it's not as buggy.
My goodness, Beans, you're just so cute.
She's about to fall asleep on my lap. Good thing I technically don't need, well, I do need both my hands, but there we go. I can use my right hand. So we'll finish up this tree. Here. Okay, I think the tree is basically done. I just need to make sure that these are all correct. Are we gonna lay down for a nap, or are we gonna keep moving around, Beans? What's, because like your eyes are closing like she's about to take a nap, but then she moves, and I'm like, we need to get cozy. Are we gonna get comfy cozy? Are we going to jump down? Which I think that's what she's gonna end up doing. Or getting on my desk. Here, what if I put my legs up? Oh. Would you then take a nap like that? Huh? She's leaning on my right hand, so I actually cannot move this. Here we go. Is that better? Is that better? Yeah. Okay. There we go. There we go. Now she's starting to get cozy. And take a little nap. Okay. So that is tree 1. Oh. Girl, just because I put my hand on my desk does not mean you need to move. Does not mean we need to move. There. Okay. So that is tree 1. I think we can do another tree and stream since Beans has been being pretty chill. New layer. Now the sucky part is that she has full, like, I need both my hands for this next part. Okay, she jumped down. She's all done. Okay. This one we can probably do a base kind of like one of those. So like a smaller one, a smaller, thinner one maybe. There we go. So, oh, hold on. Let me mute real quick because my grandpa's calling me. Okay. Yeah, no, I can't just like not answer my grandpa. I wasn't able to answer him yesterday because of the convention. And so he called me back and he was like, "Hey, you good? I called you yesterday." And I'm like, "Oh, yeah, sorry. I was at an event and with full intention to call him back." And then just like it was like 3 o'clock when we got out. He called it like noon. Completely forgot. The good thing is with him is it's like he calls once and if he doesn't answer or if he doesn't call again, then it's like okay. He just wanted to call to make sure I was okay. And it probably assumed I was busy, so he's like, it's fine. It's fine. So this one will be kind of straight. Like so. And then kind of come up here. Like that. And we'll do 2. Let's start with the darkest one. We'll start at the bottom. Circles. Doing the circle method still. There. And then do a line like so. Kind of do that. I'm going to fix this actually. Oh, shoot. Not what I wanted. There. Like so. Whew. My hand's starting to cramp. Zoom in just a little bit to get a better angle of this. Okay. There we go. My I key is not wanting to work correctly. Here. And then I'm going to do, oh wait, no. I'm going to do something like this, kind of in the middle. I do want to bring this down a little bit. Like that. So that actually looks better. Okay. There. Might be a little bit easier if I do this. Shit, not that. I just made that way too big. There. No. Pressed I, and every time I don't press it down hard enough. Oh shoot. Oh wait, this is why. Control Z. There we go. Huh. Select. I could have sworn I pressed select, but I guess I didn't. Hold on. I actually want to erase that. And make this a little bit more round. There. Okay. Just so it's easier to do an outline. Select. Inverse. Nope. Select. Modify border. There we go. There, and then shift add. I'm gonna shift add these lines. So then we get that full tree outlined. And then we're gonna do the same thing with this part here. There we go. That darkest color. Do that. Here. Put that in. There. Tree 2 is basically done. There we go. Okay. So now we have 2 trees. Yay! Which is good. I think 2 trees right now is actually pretty good. So this one will actually delete that layer. There we go. So I could definitely use a lot more lighter on this top one. So I guess we could do that real quick. So kind of to lighten up some of the areas. And then this here is the highlight. Oh, shoot. And then we'll do something like this over here. Fill that in. That, fill that in. There. So, whoa. There. There. Okay. Got some trees done today, which is good. I'm definitely going to do more tonight, and then hopefully Friday. Let's pull this up. Set better and more trees, and cross that off. And then I'm actually going to do probably 1 or 2 more trees tonight on my own. And then finish at least all the slimes. The beach, I'm not too worried about. It's just on there. And then wolf variant, I'll try to do tomorrow. If not, we'll do it Friday on stream. But I'm going to at least try to have an idea before Friday on the wolf. So let's do Friday. Change it to Friday. And hopefully next week it's a lot more coding. Because this is more of like another art week. And then next week's going to be more of a coding week. And we'll just kind of go back and forth until I find something else that works good, and we'll just keep going from there. My goal for anyone who's wondering is to finish this game by the latest the end of the year. And so far we have enough to actually make a game. Some things like the tree, this tree here I do not like. I'm actually going to get rid of this tree. That's how much I don't like it. Okay, so that wasn't it. There. Okay. I could probably move these. I don't have anything actually put down for the area. So there. And then let's see if we can get... That's just 2. So we can get that into here. Right there. I am going to need some kind of shadow. I just realized that. Not what I wanted. I wasn't on the right layer. But nope, it's not what I wanted at all. There we go. So now we have 2 trees, which is good. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and do the shadow here.
And we can do that easily by grabbing this color, actually grabbing that, this color, something like so. Oh shoot, wait. See, let's just merge down, because I don't know what that is. Shift new. And then on this layer, we'll do, oh, shoot. That's, oh. No, press, ah. Oh, my goodness. What? Huh? Oh. Oh my god. Oh. Jeez. Okay, don't ask why it's like that right now. Don't worry about it. Okay. And then whoosh. We'll erase it. Don't worry. Actually use the contour tool to kind of get this looking better. Oh, wait. Here, and then we'll do it like that. Oh my god. Oh, forgot about that. This is what I get for having to do on the highway last night. Okay, so now get to select modify. Wait. Nope. Edit. There was a replace color option. I didn't know that. Well, now I do. Okay. That's gonna make me making the slimes a little bit quicker. Let's see. Edit. Where is it? Adjustment. Here we go. Hue saturation. There we go. And now, see polygon. I can just do erase. This will be quicker. Yes, beans. There we go. There's that one. And then now we just gotta get this one, which won't take as long as the other one. There we go. We'll merge that down. There we go. Look at that. Got 2 trees. I'd like more trees. I'd like to move these over and have more trees. Oops. Oops.
Is there nothing there? No, there isn't. Let's fix that. There we go. Okay. I'm like, that, why is there nothing? I thought it was white, and I was going to be okay with that. But it's not white, actually. There. We've got some trees. Whew. It's almost 1 for me. I do need to get ready to go on my walk to the gym. Because I go to the gym around 2-ish. Hi, babe. Hi. She's just staring at me like, when are you going to be done? I want my lunch. Don't you still have some extra food from yesterday? We'll check. No. Do you not? Okay, well, we'll checks. We'll checks. Is it lunchtime? Are you getting feisty? It's lunchtime. Okay, okay. I will see y'all Friday. It's Saturday. I won't forget to actually stream. I did last Saturday. Completely forgot to stream. And, hopefully, I shouldn't forget this Saturday. I just did oh no, I can't stream this Saturday. I'll try to stream this Saturday. Because I'm running running Saturday morning. And so if I'm not, if I'm not like extremely tired, obviously I'll stream Friday afternoon, Friday evening. Or Saturday afternoon, Saturday evening. Jeez. I need more sleep. Bean, man, you have a scratching post, my love. She has a scratching post and she's still, she hangry. My cat's hangry. So, ooh, okay. Ooh. My goodness. Yeah, so I will see y'all again this Friday at 10 a.m. I will be doing, what did I say I was going to be doing? A wolf. I should have some ideas by Friday on how to do wolf, and hopefully it doesn't take me too long. Whew. And you guys have a good rest of your day, and again, I'll see y'all Friday. Bye.